Hello again. This is Karen Lusk, back from Alabama Council on Human Relations, here to read you another story today. I'm glad to see you again. Today I have a story I chose just for you and for all the moms and dads out there. Let's look at the cover. This book is called 5 Minutes Peace. 5 Minutes Peace. And this is by Jill Murphy. She's the author and the illustrator. I wonder what you think is going to happen in this story. Look at this on the cover. You can see one of the main characters in the story right here. This is the mother in this story. Do you know what kind of animal she is? See that long trunk? That's a clue. It's an animal that's big with a long trunk and big floppy ears. It's an elephant. And look what she's doing. She's sitting in a bathtub. I wonder if she's a small elephant or if she's a big elephant with a giant bathtub. I'm not sure. Look what she's doing on the front cover. It's interesting. She has something right here with her at the bathtub. Does anybody know what it is? It's a teacup. A teacup. I wanted to show you a teacup that I have right here. Oh, here's my teacup. I'll hold it up and I'll show it to you. This part is the teacup. It has a handle and it holds drinks, usually warm or hot drinks. And here is the saucer that helps to hold the cup when it's not in my hand. A teacup and a saucer. We'll find out what happens with this teacup and saucer in our book. Look what else she has on her head. Does your mom or dad wear one of these when they take a shower or a bath? Do you wear one of these when you take a shower or a bath? It's a shower cap. I have one right here. I don't know what it looks like on me. It probably makes me look funny. Let's see. Here's my shower cap. That would keep my hair dry so I don't have to dry my hair after I take a shower. Except on the days when I'm washing my hair, then I wouldn't wear my shower cap. So let's start our story. I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see better. Here we go. 5 minutes peace. Here's the first picture. There's the mother elephant and her 3 children. The children were having breakfast. This was not a pleasant sight. Let's see why it's not a pleasant sight. Oh dear. A little bit of things fell on the floor and spilled. Does that ever happen to you when you're eating? Things fall on the floor or get spilled? So she said this was not a pleasant sight. Mrs. Large, that's her name, took a tray from the cupboard. She set it with a teapot, a milk jug, her favorite cup and saucer, a plate of marmalade toast. That's toast with a special kind of jelly on it that's made from oranges, orange jelly. And she also put some leftover cake from yesterday. She stuffed the morning paper into her pocket and then she sneaked off out of the kitchen door. "Well, where are you going with that tray, Mom?" asked Laura. "To the bathroom," said Mrs. Large. Why? Asked the other two children. Because I want 5 minutes peace from all of you, said Mrs. Large. That's why. Well, can we come? Asked Lester as they trailed up the stairs behind her. Oh, no, said Mrs. Large, you can't. Well, what shall we do then? Asked Laura. You can play, said Mrs. Large, downstairs, by yourselves, and keep an eye on the baby. I'm not a baby, muttered the little one. Mrs. Large ran a deep, hot bath. She emptied half a bottle of bubble bath into the water, plunked on her shower cap, and then got into the bathtub. She poured herself a cup of tea and lay back with her eyes closed. It was heaven. How can you tell that the bath is hot? See something coming up? Steamy water, steam. She's enjoying it if she said this is heaven. All of a sudden, can I play you my tune? Asked Lester. Mrs. Large opened one eye. Must you? She asked. I've been practicing, said Lester. You told me to. Can I? Please? Just for 1 minute. Go on, then, sighed Mrs. Large. So Lester played. He played Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star 3.5 times. In came his sister Laura. Hey, can I read you a page from my reading book? She asked. No, Laura, said Mrs. Large. Go on, all of you, off downstairs. Will you let Lester play his tune? Said Laura. I heard. You like him better than me. It's not fair. Oh, don't be silly, Laura, said Mrs. Large. Go on, then. Just 1 page. So Laura read. She read 4.5 pages of Little Red Riding Hood. And then in came the little one with a trunk full of toys. For you, he beamed, flinging them all into the bathwater. Flinging them in. Thank you, dear, said Mrs. Large weakly. Oh, can I see the cartoons in the paper? Asked Laura. Can I have the cake? Asked Lester. Can I get in with you? Asked the little one. Mrs. Large groaned. Oh. Guess what? In the end, they all got in, and the little one was in such a hurry that he forgot to take off his pajamas. Oops. Uh-oh. I don't think they just got in the tub. It looks like they're using their trunks. They can suck water up into their trunks and then spray it out. Animals that live in the wild actually do use water like that to clean themselves. They spray it up over their heads and their backs. Mrs. Large got out. She dried herself, put on her bathrobe, and headed for the door. Hey, where you going now, Mom? Asked Laura. To the kitchen, said Mrs. Large. "Why?" asked Lester. "Because I want 5 minutes peace from all of you," said Mrs. Large. "That's why." And off she went downstairs, where she had 3 minutes and 45 seconds of peace before they all came down to join her. Here they are. There's no doubt that this mama's children love to be with her. Do you like to be with your mama or your father? Sometimes, though, when they want to take a bath or a shower or use the bathroom, we need to let them have 5 minutes peace. I was thinking about the mama taking her teacup into the bathtub. I bet she has to be very careful so she doesn't break it, because things like teacups are very breakable. You hear the sound it makes? It's very breakable, so you have to be careful. Tea. That reminds me, do you know what you do sometimes to get tea, especially if you're trying to be having a fancy party? You have a teapot, and when you tip it carefully, the tea comes out into the cup. Now, usually a mom or dad needs to do this because it can be very hot, and the teapot's a little bit heavy. So notice a teapot. I know a song about a teapot. Look, it's still warm. It has a lid right here. It has a handle, and it has the place where the tea comes out right here with a hole. That's called the spout. And this is my song about a teapot. It goes like this. You could do it with me. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. So you can remember that teapot song the next time you want to sing about a teapot. You know, it's been great to see you again today. I look forward to reading you another story next time. Until then, I wish you well.